host, Burnett Sherman. This is episode 15, and I'll be talking about how to figure out your call to adventure. But before I get into the continuation of season 2's theme of the call to adventure, I want to invite you to take a little adventure with me. So this episode will come out on August 15th, 2024, and I'm now enrolling women into my 30-day Fit for Life program, which includes an online coaching group, a workout plan, semi-personalized meal plan, and support through community and from me. So if you've been wanting to lose weight, feel great, and get back to your true self, can I say yes, yes, yes? This program is for you. You don't need a gym membership or a lot of fancy equipment, dumbbells, resistance bands. That's enough. I'm telling you, my wellness and fitness journey transformed my life. And if you come on this adventure with me, you could transform yours too. If you're wondering if that's a call to adventure that you just heard, the answer is yes, Shiro. I am calling you to an adventure. But that may not be the only adventure calling you. If it is calling you, if you've heard what I said and it's resonating, please look at the show notes or go to my website, thatshirolife.com, fit-for-life, to learn more about the Fit for Life. And it's going to be kicking off with a limited number of people so that you can get the attention and the support that you need. And it's going to be fun. We're going to have fun together in community, getting our lives back. I know how it is. I've been there, losing almost 40 pounds in a natural way. It transform my life. And even if you're taking advantage of some of the medical opportunities out there now, some of the weight loss medicines out there, in order to create a lifestyle and be fit for life, there are certain things that you will have to be able to adjust. There are certain changes you're going to have to make in your habits, in your thinking, in your behavior, so that you can sustain whatever gains you get through those medical opportunities. So even if you're on a weight loss drug, this program can be for you to help you maintain and sustain and be fit for life. Okay, so there's an opportunity if you are interested in saying yes to this call to adventure. Again, go to my website. The link is in the notes for this show and register. And we're going to do this together. It's a 30-day jumpstart program so that you can jumpstart your wellness and your fitness journey. And you can do it with me. Again, we're talking about, though, how to figure out your call to adventure. So that may be one. But it may not be the only one. There might be others that have to do with your career, your family, relationships, having more fun, freedom, or anything else. You can fill in the blanks there. But how do you figure out your call to adventure? It can be very confusing, right? I struggle with this at times. There can be all of these pretty, shiny, interesting, and tempting things. And when you are creative like I am, oh my goodness, they can all be dazzling and so promising. But the question is, what is your soul calling to do? What are your heart and spirit leading you to? Your call to adventure may be similar to someone else's, but your reasons can be very different. Like I may have women who join my program simply because they want to look great by the time they get to Thanksgiving or go on vacation at Christmas. Someone else may be saying, I need to get fit because I don't feel good in my body. And so I'm not showing up like I want to in my life, or I can't keep up with my day-to-day activities or my children or the life I want to live, or I just want to be healthy as I age, right? We're women, if you're like me, a woman in the middle life, you're thinking, okay, I plan on living a long time. I want to be in good physical form, but your reasons could be anything, right? But they're for you. They can be part of your soul's purpose as well. They start within, but they can be part of your soul's purpose. So I want to give you 3 questions to ask yourself when trying to figure out your call to adventure. Ready? The first question is, does this call to adventure ask me to challenge my status quo and my current sense of comfort? Does it ask you to challenge your status quo and current sense of comfort? If the answer is yes, this may be a call to adventure. So you can check that one off. Number 2, does this call to adventure allow me to develop my strengths, skills, and abilities so I can show up in a greater way for my life? Again, does this call to adventure allow you to develop your strengths, your skills, and abilities so you can show up in a greater way for your life? If the answer is yes, this may be a call to adventure, and you can check that one off. All right, the third question. Will this call to adventure help me manage my weaker aspects so they have less effect on how I show up in my life? Woo! This is that challenging one, but yeah, we got to ask that question. Is it going to help you manage your weaker aspects so it doesn't affect you as much and how you can show up in your life? So if the answer is yes, that it's going to help you manage your weaker aspects, this again may be a call to adventure, and you can check that one off as well. So if you answer yes to all 3 of those questions, you've likely found a call to adventure. But is it your right call to adventure? That's the question. So this last question, remember we talked about those shiny, dazzly, glittery things out there. You might be able to check off those same first 3 questions for those, but this is the real question that once you've narrowed it down, you have to get here and ask this question. And this last question, you may want to hold in meditation to receive inspiration. It's a little heavier. This is the question. Does this call to adventure align with my highest good, my soul's journey, and my soul's purpose? That's all 3. Does this call to adventure align with my highest good, my soul's journey, and my soul's purpose? See, told you that's a heavier one, because you may answer yes to the 3 other questions, but if it's not in alignment, it may just be a distraction that prevents you from being able to take inspired and intentional action on the right call to adventure for you when it shows up. You know how it is. I know I'm not the only one who has gotten myself so busy doing other things that looked like the right thing but weren't the right thing, so that when the right thing shows up, I don't have any space in my life to take advantage of it. Yeah, not anymore. And I want the same for you. I want you to be able to say yes to the right call to adventure when it shows up, by being able to say no to the wrong calls to adventure. Hello. It's Shiro. So I hope that helps. I'm trying really hard to keep these shorter, so please let me know what you think. You like that shorter bit a bit more. So before I share the mini message for this week, I am, of course, going to share an affirmation. Again, you want to say it 3 times in the morning, 3 times at night throughout this next week. And it goes with this episode. Okay, so here we are, the affirmation for this week. I am aligning my actions with my highest good, my soul's journey, and my soul's purpose. I am aligning my actions with my highest good, my soul's journey, and my soul's purpose. I am aligning my actions with my highest good, my soul's journey, and my soul's purpose. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ah, that feels good. The mini message for this week is this. You are here on divine purpose with a unique and purposeful assignment only you can fulfill. Seek that which is for you and align your actions with your soul's direction, and you will not be misled. I have to say, that's a short but powerful mini message today. As I was receiving it, I asked, is there anything else? And received the message, that is enough. So on that note, Shiro, if you aren't getting my newsletter and updates, be sure to subscribe. Please follow this podcast. And if you enjoy what I'm sharing, maybe there's another woman who will too. Will you take a moment and share this episode with one person you believe is ready to step into her Shiro life? The more women committed to their epic life, the better this world will be. Thank you again for joining me for this episode of That Shiro Life podcast. I'm your host, Burnett Sherman, and you can get more info and find podcast episodes at thatshirolife.com. Have a great week, and I'll be back next week, Thursday, for episode 16. Until then, know that you are worthy of a great life and you can have it. Bye-bye.